Hello the internet, Tough Monkey here once again, hope that you're all well, thank you very much for stopping by. Okay, November's update for Gran Turismo 7 is a big one, 8.6 gigabytes of it, and we have a new track, Lake Louise, a snowy rallycross track, we have a Dodge Charger, we have a Dodge Challenger, we have the Lexus LFA, nice raspy sounding car that, and we have the legendary Mercedes-Benz 190e Evo 2, and the Nismo 400R, and also a Porsche 911 GT3 and a Tesla Model 3. You're not miscounting, that is 7 cars. And hopefully this is content to get me back in the game. As you see, I have not played anything on this game since middle of September. It's just been boring, there's been nothing on there. But we have a new dashboard interface, all very pretty that is. See all your statistics right there, which cars you've used the most, what tracks you've used the most, and all the cars that are available can be bought straight away. There's none hidden behind paywalls or invitations, so we can go ahead and buy the Dodge Challenger, the Dodge Charger, the Tesla, the Porsches there. They're all here, the Lexus is all there. Go ahead and fill your boots, buy them all if you have your credits, and obviously paint them up how you see fit. And really, what else were you going to colour up the Dodge Charger? Elsewhere, in the multiplayer section, we have a new paddock area. This is where you can build a meeting place for all your mates or people on the internet. No regulations, show off your livery, do whatever you want. It's a bit of a free roam. They're the available locations, available circuits there, and tells you how many people are in each lobby. And then we have the split screen race mode. I've been interested by this one. This allows up to 4 players to play on the same home console. 4 players gathered around your PlayStation. Oh, it takes me back to, well, late 90s, early 90s, playing Taiko touring cars, 4-player split screen when I was at university. Oh, I'm excited by this. This is pretty good. You've only got a limited amount of cars in there, I've noticed, and it will be tied to what cars you've got in your own garage. And there's all the available circuits, which looks like most of them. Right, let's take a stroll over to the cafe. We have 3 new extra menu books. I still haven't managed to finish this one, probably because I haven't driven the game for 2 months, but I'm still outstanding the Porsche Carrera because I've not had the invite for it. But we have the road going races, which includes the Radical S3. And if you collect all those, you'll get yourself a lovely 6-star engine roulette ticket. Then you've got the Lexus collection. Collect all those and you get a 5-star roulette ticket. And then finally we've got the Red Bull X Series. These are some expensive cars pretty fast, and if you collect all those you get a 6-star roulette ticket. Okay, now let's head to the menu book system. Thankfully we've got 2 new menu books. These are the proper menu books which actually have something to do. These are usually quite challenging events. I like doing these. These to me are the foundations of this game. I really do wish we had more of these. We haven't had any for a long time. Then scapes, we've got players' favourites. I've had a quick blast through this and I noticed that the vast majority of these are Japanese locations, usually quite bland locations like a pit lane or a garage. This perhaps goes some way to explaining the popularity of these scapes on Gran Turismo 7. I don't think they're massively popular with everyone. Okay, what else have we got? I've had a look at the mission challenge section. It just seems to be completely forgotten about. No one's touched this in months, possibly years. In the garage section, we've got 1 new addition, which is snow tyres. Why do we need snow tyres? Well, we know why we need snow tyres. In Canada, we have got Lake Louise, and we've got 3 new events in there, plus, of course, circuit experience, time trial, drift trial down at the bottom. Let's go and have a look at the circuit experience section. As usual, this is split into a number of sectors. We've got 4 sectors in the lap, plus then a 1-lap time attack. As usual, gold, silver, bronze standard. It's relatively challenging, and the track itself is quite good fun. How does it fare as a rallycross simulator? It's not really a simulator. GT7 has never been a simulator when it comes to the rallying side of things. And in fact, I've just come from playing the new EAWRC game, and I was just playing Sweden, which is a snowbound event, and the feel is so much better on EAWRC, which is an evolution of the Dirt Rally series, stroke Colin McRae series. But it's good fun, and I've enjoyed playing it. I've completed all of the various missions now. This particular one was in the Peugeot 205 GT Ti16, and then this one was in the Subaru Impreza, so sort of 90s rally spec cars. I used to own one of these cars myself, and what a hoot it is, and I tried to say I won't ever get that sideways on the roads of Great Britain. Can't exactly promise it, but it's good fun. High-powered car on the snow, no traction control. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's a good addition to the game. The final challenge there was the pickup truck race challenge, which is also part of the weekly challenges. Now this is a new part of Gran Turismo 7, just introduced in this update, and it gives us something extra to do. It's not just like the lap time attack thing that we get in sport mode. This is a proper event that's going to be held every week, I'm assuming, and you get 1 week to do 5 events. All you have to do is finish 3rd or higher in each event to get 3 levels of prizes. You get £100,000 for doing the first event, you get £200,000 if you complete the 3rd event, and if you complete all 5 events, you get a 5-star roulette ticket. And in my roulette ticket, I got £500,000 or 500,000 credits, so it's worthwhile doing it all. In this week's challenges, we got to play with the new Porsche 911, which is a really nice car, handles really nicely, and we're doing it at Laguna Seca, so lots of fun there. I also got to play with the new Nismo, which is good because it cost me, was it £1.5 million? It's quite expensive, that was. So it was nice to play it, and it's got plenty of poke behind it. Like I say, you only have to finish in the top 3 though, so you don't have to worry about winning. You'll get the same prizes regardless. And then the final one was in the Ferrari. So there you go. All 5 challenges have been completed. And for doing all 5 challenges, I've got the 100,000 credits, 200,000 credits, and a 5-star roulette ticket, so it's well worth doing. Now this is a refreshing addition. We've got a new license section. Once you've finished all your normal licenses, which is up to and including doing the Spa event in the Porsche 917, you get a whole new Masters license section. Same format, National A, National B, so on and so forth. Lots of new events to work through, and they're all going to be pretty challenging. These are. I did the first one last night. It took me 10 attempts to get it all sorted. As you can see, I was quite relieved by it. And then finally, we have Sophy. Sophy has returned after a dip in the water earlier on in the year. Everything that's got that pink and purple heart that's flashing on it. Go into that. You get option to access it via the quick race section only. We're currently limited to a number of circuits and also only a few variations of those circuits, so go ahead and choose the GT Sophy option. Then you choose easy, medium or hard levels, professional level in this case, so I've had a go at that. And I've had a go in this Ferrari Enzo around the Red Bull Ring in Austria, and I've got to say it was quite entertaining. It was quite a challenging event to do, and the AI they're a lot more realistic, shall we say, a lot more competitive. They'll go for gaps, they'll defend against you. It's not nearly as difficult as it was when we saw Sophy trialed early on in the year, which was just like trying to take on the T1000 Terminator or something. But you get some competitive racing and some very odd racing as well, as cars go for gaps and do all sorts of silly things like that. But it's really enjoyable. I've played this 2 or 3 times, and it really is competitive racing. They will defend, and you'll get a Bugatti absolutely roasting you on the straight. Just look at the speed of this thing, and it will go for gaps. It really will. It's not like the standard AI, which are just pretty much roadblocks that you've got to drive around. This is a competitive race situation. I've really enjoyed it. And I'll tell you this, you will get your elbows out, you will learn to defend yourself, and you'll be looking at your mirrors all the time because they will dive bomb you, so you've got to return the favour. So get on those brakes late, trail brake it in there and block past them. It's the only way. But genuinely, it's really good fun. I really do recommend it. So there we go, that is update 1.4, Spec 2 for Gran Turismo 7, and it's been long awaited, and I think it's been almost worth the wait. I've really enjoyed it. There's lots of new content. We've got 7 new cars, 1 new track, lots of new events to keep us interested. I think Polyphony have pulled it out of the bag finally. There's improvements across the board, so I'm expecting improvements in the reward system as well. The roulette ticket's going to give me something amazing, isn't it? And oh my good lord, why do I even bother? Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.